Tropical Hornbills, welcome to the weekend sessions.
Hi,
Thanks for having us.
thank you for having us.
Yeah, and we're happy to have a band from Brunei, am I right?
Yes.
Can you introduce yourself from left to right, please?
I'm Akram on the drums.
I'm Limin, I'm the guitarist.
I'm Matt on vocals and also guitar.
I'm Andy, I play the bass.
I'm Hafiz on synthesizer.
Boleh cakap Melayu
Boleh.
Chun. Kau tahu tak, we first discovered you guys at the weekend on the Vans Musicians Wanted competition. And we really like your sound.
Thank you.
But but we pelik gila because korang band dari Brunei tapi korang masuk competition Malaysia. Apa cerita? Can you tell me about that?
Basically, I'm Malaysian, PR Brunei, so that's it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and that had some troubles with the management about taking you guys on to the competition, blah blah blah. So I thought I'd
No worries.
clear that out. But I'm sure Shafiq has. But and we're very impressed with things, and you know it got us interested in the sound and the scene in Brunei. Tell me a little bit about where you come from, the city you live in, and what the music scene is like.
All right.
You can talk about like back then or now.
Now, I mean, like
Now.
yeah.
There's still quite a lot of varieties now. Even back then, like we have R&B, indie, desert rock, you know, all metal, punk rock. It's quite diverse in Brunei. It's just that we don't really
have a platform to showcase. our stuff. Which is why like we joined this in the first place.
So in Brunei, we have guidelines and policies in terms of performance, and especially if it involves full band with a drum, it gets a bit tricky. Yep.
If you're doing acoustic sets, it's way easier.
Yeah, you see a guy with long hair, it's like, oh no. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in Brunei, performing live is really hard.
Right, but
would
people are forming bands anyway.
Yes,
Yeah, just out
but
of interest,
mostly just probably for recording and whatnot, just studio bands, I would say. But performing live, we do have some opportunity, but not much because of all the hassle just to get approval application from the government to perform and whatnot.
Tapi gig venues ada?
Ada. So sometimes we do local gigs. Start off, we did open mics and all whatnot.
Pay to play.
Organized gig to play as well.
Yeah.
But eventually we
Venture
seek for more and want to get more exposure.
And I mean, nearest city in Malaysia?
Miri.
They have a scene there.
Yes.
So quite a lot of Bruneian bands have played there as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
I
a
see.
regular thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's just a drive away,
Yeah, it's
2
2-hour
hours
drive.
away.
Oh, dekat
Yeah.
So we've played to Kuching as well sometimes, and then first show in KL was in August at Indonesian.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
And I mean, with yourselves, we heard your music on SoundCloud. But do you have anything else recorded? And can you tell me a bit about your recording history, maybe?
We haven't really recorded anything much
Okay.
since the EP.
Yeah. The band started off just me and
Just the
Andy.
two of us.
Okay.
So
And we recorded like with software drums and line in.
yeah.
They weren't involved in that at
Yeah.
first.
Home recording?
Yeah, home
Yeah.
recording.
Then we wanted to play live, but two of us it's a bit hard, so we get sessionists, and then that become permanent members.
Right. And you guys were all in other bands previously, or macam mana?
Yeah.
In Brunei, like all the bands are friendly with each other.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we try to make a community.
Yeah. So if you can count lah, all the bands that you are involved in, all of you, berapa band ada?
Well, that we've played before.
Including Tropical Hornbills, probably 4.
Okay, active lah.
Not really. Only
right.
one other band is active right now.
Yeah.
Okay. What's a gig like there?
Pretty conservative, I would say.
Depends, like, is it a private gig or a
Yeah.
public gig?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, being in the music scene, I had a rented house which I used to do private gigs. So that's a bit more laid back and casual. But when it comes to public gig, everyone is just
Sitting down or just standing up.
Yeah.
There's like a protocol, like you
Yeah.
can't jump, you can't sway your
You
head.
can't mosh.
No dancing.
Yeah, no,
No
dancing.
dancing.
They'll stop the gig if you do.
Yeah,
It
and
happened.
everyone's just afraid to. Even the organizer is
Afraid
afraid
to have fun.
to have fun.
It's cute. I mean, you mentioned metal bands. How do they play?
Well, usually it's like paid gigs. They ask for permit. It's like a
Oh,
long
okay.
process.
Red tape all complete, but what the show
And they
up?
ask
There's
the
like-
bands to pay to play.
Oh,
And then there's
wow.
screening. And
Yeah.
if they
Yeah,
don't
there's
pass the screening.
And usually we don't circulate the, like, let's say there's a mosh pit and stuff like that. So everybody's like, okay, don't circulate. Okay, this one.
Yeah, everyone understands.
Yeah, everyone understands.
Wow, you watch out for each other.
Yeah.
There was a hip hop gig, like some rappers. They weren't. The organizers told everyone that comes to not take a video, to not post it online, and everyone
Comply.
complied.
Yeah. Thankfully.
Wow. I mean, it sounds a bit hard to keep a scene
Yes,
going over there,
definitely,
but
yeah.
you guys are a band and you guys are here today. Thank you so much for coming.
No worries.
Future plans? What do you hope for the future?
With 2019, we have a hashtag.
Hashtag no free gigs 2019. We've been doing free gigs for a whole year,
Yeah.
even pay to play.
Yeah, so that's a KPI.
We've done our part.
Yeah.
And hopefully we get to come to KL
More often, yeah.
next year.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
September again.
Yeah. Probably after that, record our probably first album.
First
It was the
album.
first one of his EP. We did try to record a couple of times, but somehow sign from above like just stop it. Act of God.
They were struck by lightning.
The equipment,
And literally,
Interface just
the
fried.
interface fried.
Oh,
Because of lightning.
well, and that's one of the challenges of being a band
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
records
So-
at home, I suppose.
So hopefully this time we'll just take our time, and hopefully in 2019 we really
Yeah, buy the gear slowly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, good luck with the music, guys.
Yeah, thanks.